RCA Victor and its dealers present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Here it is, Coop. How to make a treehouse and have a secret club. Number 1. First, you must procure a tree. You got any extra trees?
We can find one outside.
It is best to pick a tree that is old and strong, and preferably not in the middle of a field all by itself. If it is in the middle of a field all by itself, you are apt to be struck by lightning. So, when you are picking your tree for your tree house, it is advisable to pick a tree that is with a group of other trees. Kinds of trees. Do not make your tree house in a tree under 6 feet tall. Oh, that's very good advice. Do not make your tree house in a fir tree. The branches are too flexible, and you might get seasick. Well, that's a very good reason, too. I'm very susceptible to what's that called?
What?
When you get seasick?
Well, I don't know. It's something special. It ends in O.
Oh, I can't think of it either. Yeah. Well, here we are. Do not make your tree house in too high a part of the tree. It is better to get an oak or to get some such tree with strong, sturdy branches. If you live in the South, it might be nice to get a cypress, because then you can use the lovely hanging moss for decorations. Also can be gathered together and packed into a sleeping bag. Well, we're not going to sleep there right away anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. We're not in the South anyway, are we?
I don't know. Are you?
Oh, cool, darn it. Well, here we are. Good sturdy wood. If you have some old crates or planks, that is the best thing for your tree house. Otherwise, it'd be better for you to go to your lumber yard and procure some good sturdy 2x4s. Well, think we have any 2x4s?
We have the crate that Beulah's broom came in last week.
Well, that ought to do real well. We can always drill it and work on it.
What about Fran? When is she? When do you think we should have?
Fran?
Yeah. What about Fran? When are we going?
What do you mean?
Well, when are you going to have her come up, and is she going to help us make it, or is she just going to help us furnish it?
Kukla. Cook, look. Fran's a lovely girl. I think she's very attractive. And she's certainly a good sport. And all those wonderful things that are assets today in fine, upstanding American womanhood. But the club won't be any fun with girls.
Why not? I like girls.
Yeah, but this is a fellas club. This is like a fraternity. We'll get Greek initials and everything, and we'll have a regular fraternity.
Yeah, but can't we make it a combination club? Do we have to have just a fraternity?
Kukla, you don't understand these things. Fran wears, well, she always wears high heels. And she has lovely stockings, and she wears lovely dresses. Can you see her climbing up an old oak tree somewhere to a place in one of her lovely frocks, one of her Dior creations or something like? Can you see that? Can you?
Well, no. Maybe she can get a pair of slacks.
Oh, no. I don't approve of slacks. Not at all. Not in girls. No, I wouldn't like that. Cook, look. Just for fellas. You, me, and Cecil Bill, Fletcher. And we'll just go up there, and Colonel Cracky, if he can maneuver the stairs. And we'll go up there, and we'll have our little secret club meetings, and, you know, we'll talk over things and laugh, and we can have little picnics up there, and we'll have a secret handshake, and or tooth shake, as the case may be, and I'll be president.
How come?
Because I thought it up.
It's not going to be a very interesting club. It's going to be run like that.
Well, I thought it up, and I'm going to be president.
What can I be?
Vice president.
I want to be vice president.
What do you want to be?
I'd like to be treasurer.
Well, we'll see after we get into it. We'll have initiation, too.
What kind of initiation?
Oh, all sorts of things. We'll blindfold you, and you all have to walk through the woods in the middle of the night, and it'll be real exciting.
You going to take it?
What?
The initiation?
I'm the president.
Who's going to make up the initiation?
The president.
I don't know whether I want to be in it or not.
Where's the wood?
Well, later on. Let's not make it right now.
Coop, let's be reasonable.
Well, I'd like to have Fran in it.
I'd like to have Fran in it, too. We can invite her up. We can have a ladies' day. We'll invite her and Madam Wigglepuss and Beulah Witch up.
Beulah Witch could come in handy.
Not in the club. See? Not in the club.
Well, what are we going to have? We're going to have a name?
Sure.
What kind of a name we're going to have?
Well, we'll have it like a fraternity. We'll have Greek letters.
Like what?
Well, we could call it the, let's see. We can't call it the Kukla, Fran and Ollie Club because that'd be wrong if Fran's not. We could call it the Kukla and Ollie Tree Club. We could call it the Kappa, I know that's K. I know what O is.
Let's see.
Omega?
Maybe it is. I don't really know.
We could call it the Kappa and Omega Tree Club for fellows only.
That'd be kind of fun. That'd be really exciting. Can we have a song?
Sure, we can have a wonderful song. We can have let's see, we could do it. Here we are, back with you again. Yes, by gum, and yes, by golly, Kukla, Fran, and dear old Ollie. We'd have to change that, see. Here we are, back with you again. Yes, by gum, and rutabaga, little Kappa, also Omega. Here we are again. That'll work. That'll be fine.
Here comes Fran.
Shh, now don't for the world. Now, I'll hello, Cutie.
Well, hello, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Fine. All ready to start a new week?
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, too.
Oh, wasn't it great? This is
spring.
the kind of thing that makes you, just makes you want to get outside and go on picnics, go on hikes.
Yeah, we're going to go up and we're going to build our...
Gonna build your what? What are you gonna build?
We're just, nothing. Kukla has idle thoughts, don't you?
I never knew him to have an idle thought. Yes.
Well, he does today. It's spring, isn't it?
Yes, it's spring. Spring is in the air.
I was just thinking, a couple of weeks or so ago, well, remember it was such a nice day, this one day, and we had been over at the beach and walked along.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? Looked at the lake.
Yeah.
The wind was soft and warm.
Yeah.
And we thought of building a tree house, and I thought of nothing
Jack,
else.
let's sing that lovely little song that Fran would like to hear, I know very much, and I'm going to do it in English, not in dragon language today. It's a little song I know you'd like to hear. I haven't sung it to you for a long time.
Well, I always like to hear any song you sing.
We're going to sing it up in the tree.
Well, hello, Cutie. Hello, you lovely Cutie. You look so very sweet today. In fact, you take my breath away.
In the treehouse.
Well, hello, Cutie. You devastating beauty. Now, strictly on the Cutie. You're my extra special cutie, 'cause you bring out the dragon in me. Well, hello, Cutie. Hello, you lovely Cutie. How is the sweetest sweetheart you will ever know on video? You fine?
Yes.
That's good. Well, I'm glad to see you're fine. Well, hello, Cutie, you devastating beauty. Now, confidentially, you know that positively, absolutely, you are the cutie for me. Rooty-tooty. You are the cutie for me. No substitute. You are the cutie for me. You are the cutie for me. Now!
Oh, that's a great song.
Yeah, it's
When we get the treehouse built, as we spoke about, we can have kind of little evenings when we just sit and sing songs and have a wonderful time. Oh, I've thought of all kinds of things we can do. I haven't just thought of the name we ought to use for it yet. Should have a real...
Kukla has a little something to say to you. No, I don't. Yes, you do.
Well, I don't want to tell Fran.
You'll have to.
Why?
I'm the president.
Well, why shouldn't you?
Because I'm the president. I'm spared all those painful duties. Don't forget.
Secret?
Well, I don't know how to explain this exactly, but, well, Ollie and I, Ollie and I are going to have a club in a treehouse.
Well, I know we talked about that. I think it's a great idea. I'll love it. I'll help build, too. You'd be surprised. I'm pretty good with the hammer. I'll help. I can saw, too. And...
Well, Ollie and I, it's a special club.
Well, I know. We said it would be a special. We said we'd have special handshake and special signals to get in. And that's the way a club has to be, I guess, to be successful and be fun.
I want to be president.
Wouldn't you have a general?
No, you could. Now you could tell her. I can't. You could do it better than I can. I can't do it.
More here than meets the ear.
Well, Francis, the thing is, we would love to have you visit our club in the tree atop.
Visit?
But, well, you see, it's going to be a fraternity. It's a fellas club. It's called the Kappa Omega. Stands for Kukla and Ollie.
Omega?
Yeah. Oh, yes, it does. Well, Kappa stands for K.
That's right.
What's Omega stand for?
Well, it doesn't stand for O.
What does stand for O?
Omicron.
Omicron? Here we are, back with you again. Yes, by gum and yes, by... Here we are, back with you again. Yes, by gum and yes, by... Yes, by... Yes, by... I've got to be in the club. Yes, by...
Telecron.
Yes, by Telecron. Little Kappa and dear old Omicron. Here we are again. That'll do it. Thanks so much. But see, it's for fellas. I'm awful sorry, Fran. We'd like to have you visit, but we just figured it would be kind of hard for you to climb up the ladder with your high heels and wearing your lovely dresses with the beautiful big skirts and everything.
You don't wear that kind of outfit if you're going to be in a tree house.
That's the point. So I figured that...
Well, I wouldn't. I have blue jeans.
Oh, Fran, no. Well, anyway, it's been voted upon. And it's a fellas club. Just Kukla and I and Colonel Cracky and Cecil Bill and Fletcher Rabbit.
Well, that's all right. Have your own club.
I'm sorry, Fran.
No, that's all right.
Fran, I don't know what to do.
Well, there isn't much you can do.
Will you excuse me? I'm going to get some work done.
Well, I have some things to do, too.
Well,
Guess I'd better leave. I'll see you.
Well, we better get the wood, Ollie. Ollie, Oh, hello, Beulah.
Hello, dear. What are you doing?
We're gonna build something.
What?
Treehouse.
Great! Haven't had a treehouse since I was down in North Carolina. Say, we used to have fun, we kids. My. We built it it was sort of a high landing field, really. We didn't use it as a club. We used it as a landing field for when we were testing brooms. Oh, it was sensational. Great! I'd be glad to help you. Love tree houses. Won't we have fun in the summer evenings?
for boys. Fellas. There's just no girls.
How come?
It's the rule of the house.
Who made it?
The president.
Who's the president? Oh. Well, too bad. Could have had some fun.
Yeah, we could have.
Francis?
Hello, Beulah.
I'm going to take this line down. How are you, dear?
You know about it?
Yes, I do. Now, look here. There's nothing so much as fun as a treehouse.
I know it, Beulah. I hope I didn't show how disappointed I was because I've looked forward to that.
Me too. Why don't we organize? How about the girls having a tree club?
Beulah, that's a good idea.
Wait till I call Madame Ogleput.
That'd be just wonderful.
Ophelia!
And I know the very tree, too.
Wake up, dear. Come on upstairs a minute.
Beulah, I think I know the...
What's
Hello.
going on?
Why, Beulah, you want to tell her or shall I?
You tell her, dear.
Madam Oglepus, how would you feel about a tree house?
A what?
A tree house.
Treehouse.
Didn't you ever have a tree house when you were a youngster?
No, we had dugouts.
Well, it's the same thing, only it's up higher. That's all.
Oh?
Yes, you see.
You pick a wonderful... And Beulah, I think I know the tree. You know that old oak over on the corner?
That'd be great. The one that has the hollow,
Well, there is a hollow spot in
hollow
it.
spot
But it has
inside.
that one...
I could build a spiral going right up the top.
Beulah, what we could have a two-story one.
Yes, we could have a big pool up there.
And there's that
like the
one big
fire
branch
department
that goes way out. It's an ideal place for it.
has. Great! Great!
I think there's enough space we could almost have a little porch.
That'd be fine.
You know what we're talking about now, Madam Oglepus?
Yes, but I don't believe I'm interested, really,
Oh,
because
you
Colonel
are...
and I have so many plans for picnics and things like
Oh,
that.
have you?
I got news for you.
What?
Colonel Cracky is a member of the tree club, which is being organized right under our very eyes for boys only.
That's right.
Oh?
They
Oh,
said they might have a ladies' day sometime. We might be able to come and visit.
imagine that.
Well, really?
And you know, I have a wonderful idea, too. There's a boy that lives right across the street from me, and he has a... Well, he's much too big for it now. He has a coaster wagon. And I think I could make a good deal with him, and we could cut off the wheels and put it on a cable, you know, from the top of the treehouse
Great.
down to the ground.
Great.
We can charge 2 cents a ride for it.
Sensational. I can put some jets on it. We can let it go up by itself then.
Wonderful.
Be great. How about
Oh,
you, dear?
You'd never have to climb up, Madam Oglepus. We'd let you ride all the time.
Well, I love to climb. As a matter of fact,
Well,
I
if you want days you want to climb, climb.
I
Days you don't want to ride.
have a perfectly divine new pair of riding trousers that I just love to wear.
Well, that'll be fine.
Fancy, dear. We're going to wear jeans ourselves.
Well, I don't have any jeans, but
You ought to get some. They're wonderful.
I just think I will.
I have an idea, too.
What was that?
I'll wire it for electricity.
Good, Beulah. That'll be wonderful.
And we'll just invite the people that we want up there.
I think that's a great idea.
Don't you think so?
Could we fix it so we could have music?
That's what I was just thinking. You know, we've got all those wonderful new RCA Victor 45 albums, especially the dance records.
Mhm.
Oh, my, they're great.
Oh, I love
Oh,
those. Those are
summer
fantastic.
evenings. Won't that be sensational?
Oh, with Tommy Dorsey, Paul Monroe, Freddie Martin, Tex Beneke.
Yes.
Oh, that would be grand. Do you think you could wire the treehouse?
Why, of course. Now, wait a minute. I'll give you a sample.
All right.
Hold still, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, go
I
ahead.
need you, dear.
Oh, this is going to be a fine thing. Wait till I hear about it. Make it?
Weak, defenseless women, indeed. We'll show them. Here, here's a little 45. Now, let me see. Oh, here's it. Let me give you a sample.
All right.
What would you like to hear?
Oh, I've been dying to hear that wonderful Sammy Kaye dance album. I just love it.
Great. Get it for you. What would you like to hear from it?
Why, let me see. What are the different numbers in it?
Well, let me see. There's Alexander's Ragtime Band. There's
Fine tune.
Say It Isn't So.
Say it isn't so.
So-
I'd like to hear that.
Good. Wait just a minute. I'll get it.
Oh, it's going to be a great season. Truly wonderful. I think they haven't even thought of this either, Beulah. I'm glad you got to this first.
You bet.
This is wonderful.
I'll make a secret deal with RCA Victor. Believe me. They'll provide us with some wonderful tunes. such a wonderful collection now. You know, on these 45s, they have the most miraculous collection of records. You just can't believe it.
Oh, I know.
Long hair as well.
Oh, I know.
Yes, well, now let me see. Would you mind turning that on, dear? Not a girl. Grand.
They do it right.
Yes.
That's fine. Would you excuse me?
Listen to that tone. That lovely.
Oh, of course. No distortions on the little 45 record.
He'll say it is so.
You'll excuse me, will you please? I'm going to see if I can find a pair of blue jeans.
Certainly. Hello, dear.
Oh, Beulah.
Do you mind if I turn this down?
No, I'll help you, Beulah. I'll take it off for you, too. You just playing a Sammy Kaye album?
Testing it out, as a matter of fact, dear. We're going to have several of these. Going to have lots of these albums, too.
Whereabouts?
In our treehouse.
Your treehouse?
Yes, Fran, Ophelia, and I. Be great. Going to be called the Beta Omicron,
Omicron.
and Phi Society.
That'll be very nice. You're going to have a treehouse.
You bet we're going to have music. Everything. Well, better turn this off.
Oh, here, Beulah, I'll help you.
There we are. Have it set right up in the treehouse as soon as it's built. That'll be great.
Beulah,
Yes, dear.
what would you think of these cookies?
Delicious.
Shall I make some more? We ought to
Yeah.
have quite a supply of cookies. And, sometimes we'll have homemade donuts and, we have wonderful coffee cake and,
Yeah, excuse me, dear. I'm going to get some recipes. I'll bring up to you right away.
good. Well, excuse me, I'll
Oh,
just...
just a minute. Did you make those?
Yes, I made most nothing at all.
Would you leave it up there for me?
Well, I think I'd better put them over here.
Cookies?
You back, Beulah? Oh, excuse me, I didn't know you were here.
Cookies?
Homemade,
Where are they gonna... Who's made them?
Fran.
Oh. What for?
Her treehouse.
Oh. Maybe we ought to kind of, let's have a little more of a talk with her. What do you say? You know, the rules could be changed.
You're president.
I know it. That's why the rules can be changed.
Did Beulah bring in that ship-to-shore phone yet?
For what?
Well, we have it worked out so I can talk to her if she's up in the treehouse and I'm down on the ground, and she can say, well, you better bring a little more ginger ale, or you better bring some chocolate milk or something like that, because we're running a little low. She was supposed to meet me. Well, that's all right. I'll see her, though.
Ollie, they're going to use the little RCA Victor 45 records up there and play concerts and dance music and everything.
You mean like the dance albums?
That's right.
How much does little dance albums cost, Kukla?
Well, they're very inexpensive. It's I think most anywhere you can get them for $2.30 plus tax.
And available everywhere.
Yes, only they're going to get them from RCA Victor.
Oh. Francis! watch this.
Yes?
Fran, you know, we're just talking about records. Remember the wonderful record you made of Peter Cottontail that we love so much?
Yes.
Well, there's a lovely song on the other side that we enjoyed so much. And, you know, a friend of ours, David Jaffe, out in New York, is especially fond of the song Peter Cottontail. And he's also fond of the one that's on the other side, Stars Are the Windows of Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And we wondered if you'd like to sing that now, because after all, if it's available on a RCA Victor record, we'd certainly like to hear you sing it.
Well, I'd love to do it.
Yeah. Would you like to do it?
Sure. Stars are the windows of heaven, where angels peep through. Up in the sky, they keep an eye on girls and boys like you. They cry each time you are naughty. Their teardrops are the rain. But when you're good, they are smiling, and they shine again. Stars are the windows of heaven, where angels peep through. My mother says angels have a book. They make a mark each time they look. A cross when you're good, and an F when you're bad. They're the best friends that we ever had. They cry each time you are naughty. Their teardrops are the rain. But when you're good, they are smiling, and they shine again. Stars are the windows of heaven, where angels peep through.
Francis, may we have a meeting with you right after the show?
Why,
Please,
I'll
Fran.
have... I think I could arrange it.
Well, in the meantime, remember, in television,
It's RCA.
Victor.
This is Bert Tillstrom speaking. To quote Miss Beulah Witch, I might say,
Hello, kids. It's been great being with you.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in television, first in recorded music. Get your RCA Victor 45 records now at your dealers.
NBC Television.